Hello everybody, this is Wendy with Wendy's Paper Junk, and I'm back in a better mood. My last video was a disaster. I'm kind of embarrassed about it, but you know what? It is what it is, and I moved on, and I'm better. So, I wanted to start my new project with you guys. I get asked a lot how I make what I make. So, I have 3 garden books. Now, mind you, I have 3, which was surprising because first I have The Secret Garden, and then I have this one. If you've seen my previous garden book, my vintage garden book, it was from the Rock Community Garden Club. Okay. Well, I had a second one. Didn't know it. I guess I wasn't paying attention because the cover was kind of but then again, it's still like really cool. So I have this one as well. And then I had, oops, here, this one I actually found when I was cleaning out the basement, and it's called All About Houseplants. And of course, I had to clean it. It was dirty. It was really dirty. This was also from the Community Garden Club. That says April 1952 when they wrote in it, but let's see what the copyright is on this one. 1950. So, I have 3 garden books to play with. Ain't that fun? So, I'm like, well, I'm in the mood for this one. So, I went ahead and I gutted it. Kind of. So, what I did was I took the text block out carefully. Well, I tried to at least, but the front pages that I tried to keep in didn't stay in, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to reattach those. And so from the text block, it had a ribbon, so I'm gonna keep the ribbon. I'm gonna keep the title page. I always like to keep the book pages that are blank because I think those make great, writing spots. As well as I try to do the copyright, which should be somewhere, I don't know, but so, using, the papers that I think need to stay. And then, of course, I kept, all of the colored prints from this. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, oops. Let's see. All of these are double-sided, printed from the Secret Garden. Okay. And, kept those because I'm going to have to put those together. So anyway, so this is what's left of the book text, which is really fun because it's gilded. It has a gold edge. And throughout, of course, it has, drawn images throughout. So we're going to work with those as well. But the main thing is I want to use up some of the book pages too. But what I like about this, so this is normally my process. So basically you're going to see my normal process. Okay, so when I have the book, I immediately figure out what I want to do spine-wise. Do I want to take the spine off and put a bigger one on or a smaller one or whatever, or leave it? This one, of course, I am leaving because it's in good condition. I'll reinforce it. So that means I'm going to do a floating or hidden spine, okay? So, that's one thing that's off the checklist. Check. I know how I'm going to do the spine. So then I look at it and say, okay, so how many signatures should I put in? I like to stick with 3, especially for this width, because then it doesn't It won't be as crowded, but I can still make it fluffy if that helps. Or I can do very smaller signatures, but three is a good number for this. At least in my opinion, it works. So I know I'm going to do 3 signatures. And then theme-wise, for this one, The Secret Garden, it's going to be a mixture of nature, garden, nature, and then maybe a little hint of art, children. I don't know. We'll figure that one out. So I do know, since this is, I love the colors. These are jewel tones. Jewel tones, which is rich, deep, dark colors. And that's even throughout, excuse me, even throughout all the pictures. They're just, vibrant jewel tones, which I like. So, keeping that in mind, I will then venture to kind of, as theme-wise, I go by color first. So I have this, boy, I'm stumbling. I had this paper pad. It's by the Paper Studio, Moody Floral Designs. I know, this is a gorgeous paper pad. Haven't used much of it because normally my books don't veer toward these darker colors for some reason. It's just I haven't really found books that I think mesh well. Anyway, so I pulled out some that I want to use. And basically, these are the scrapbook pages I'm going to put in as, pages. So I got the green and gold, the mauve tones, the maroons, the purples. I have this really funky, I don't know, teal, blue, green, I don't know. Then I have the gold with the rose maroon. And then I have this blue, which with the black. I really like this. So these are what I'm going to include in it. But, so when you put in a scrapbook page that's not double-sided, which I'm finding it hard to find double-sided scrapbook paper. So when you put it in, you always have that white side. I don't want a white side, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these over and collage some of the book pages from the book onto the backs of these before I cut these down to size, to this, to this size. So, and another thing I don't want is I don't want the whites either. So we're going to cut that off. So I just took a section of this. Let's get out my cutter. Let's see if it goes through all of this. I don't know if it will. I need to change my blade, but I've been holding off because, let's see. Not all, but let's see. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Let me get these cut. And we'll I don't want to move it, but basically I have too many papers, but I'm being lazy. I want them all. I want them all. Just I don't want to move it, but oh, for Pete's sakes. So let's see. Okay, So now I've got book pages cut down to size. And I will probably save these offcuts for something. We'll figure it out. If we can use it to put back in the book, that'll be great. And what's nice is they're all blank, so you can use them to put, you know, I don't know, words, whatever. So let me put that in my, I got a mess. Okay. Now, my question is, uh-oh, what did I do with, let me move that out of the way. I thought I had a, did I already misplace it? Anyway, okay, so I pulled out my pigment ink. I haven't used these in a while. Hopefully they're still good. Okay, so this one is kind of a bronzy gold. I got the maroon and a green and then the blue. So I thought I'm going to use these colors throughout. Oops, I don't even see where I'm. My camera is all funky. All right, so these are the colors, I think, because I think they match very well with what I'm doing. So, I guess in order to be a little matchy-matchy, we're going to go by, or I'm going to go by, okay, so this one's green and gold. So let's do the green and gold. So I don't know how many this is going to take either. So I just want to, let's see. Okay. Now, the question is, I can tear them up, or we'll do, I don't know. We'll just do varied. Varied. So let's see what, where's my, let's, did I put it back in there? Oh, I must have put it back in there. Hold on. Let me switch out my, okay, let's go for green first. Guess it takes a while to, I wonder if I should make them glow. That's, and what I mean by glow, let's get this, the glowing technique here. Basically, it adds a halo. Of course, I'm doing it. Okay, so let me just do all of these first. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'll try to talk. So, my disaster of a film of the challenge just really kicked my butt. And I think I was in one of those hormonal moods. I'll blame it on that. But I'll leave it at that. And eventually I'll try it again when I can find somebody to pick me out 7 more things. Hopefully something I can work with, or at least have the imagination to work with it. It was interesting. I should probably definitely redo the challenge. But anyway, okay. So this month we've been, I'll switch topics. So this month, me and my mom's been watching horror movies since, you know, it's October, it's Halloween. And so we went through The Conjuring 1, The Conjuring 2, The Conjuring 3, and Annabelle. And of course I had to rewatch my Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween. And I'll tell you one thing, one of the ones I don't care for is Friday the 13th. I'm just not a fan of Friday the 13th. Never have been. It's not, I just don't like the storyline or whatnot, but you know, go figure. So, um, I did watch the new Hocus Pocus. I will say, in my opinion, don't all, you know, was not a fan. Hated, hated, hated it. It was nice to see all the three witches, you know, even though they're older, they look more like witch-like. But I hated the acting. I hated the storyline. I just hated it all. It wasn't good. Thankfully, I didn't spend money to go to the theater to watch it because it was first originally supposed to be in the theater, and it wasn't. And then so it was okay. Let's see about adding some of the bronze. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if I need to. Um, just gives it a little dimension, not much. What does it look like through the camera? I can't see the... I think I'm not situated right. Let's see. Because it's okay. Let's see. Do I get a better... How... You know what? Before I make a boo-boo, let's... Honestly, I almost think this is, I almost think it's dried out. Could be. Could be. I've had these for years. Just enough to give it a little... Okay. Couple more. Couple more. Okay. That looks... Last one. Just enough to... I'm liking that a lot. Okay. Now, here comes the tricky part. I'll wipe that off later. I want to make sure I have my my plastic here, because... Alright, so, little trick. Since I'm out of Mod Podge, I'm going to use a glue mixture with water. And I'm using a Ziploc bag. And so I can close it up so it doesn't get dry on me. So, might need some more water though. Let me reach over here and get it. Yes, I use a spray bottle because we don't need a lot. And I'm just using some Aleene's tacky glue. And an old paintbrush. palette could be a little more watered down, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I find that the Ziploc works great keeping your glue wet. Oops. And when it sticks, it sticks. Okay. I just want to make sure I get all of the edges. I'm not going over the main part of the page, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to use it like, you know, Mod Podge, but we'll get this. So then, after I get all these done, I will pick out my other pages that I want to put in. So basically my steps are getting the pages I want for my signature, which usually takes me a bit and I always tend to pull out more than what can fit in there. So this way, at least, okay. I guess I can do the center ones next. And so I will be pulling pages, book pages, coffee stained pages, some vintage pages, just random pages to go in is my step. And then after that, after I get them all folded and put in order, I will go through and see where I want to add some sewing, because I will have sewing stitches throughout, and I want to make sure, I guess I can overlap it a little, it's gonna hurt, because I just like to add sewing to my pages. And then so then I'll do as much sewing as I can on the pages. And I lost my train of thought. Which happens. Sewing on the pages, and then I will try to anticipate anything I want to sew onto the page as well, which is really hard to do because I always think of it after I get it into the book, and then, you know, sewing, you might as well give it up if you can't fit it onto your machine. That's all I'm saying. So then, after that's all said and done, you just do the ephemera. So we'll see how this turns out. like I said, I kind of want to make this look, it's the word I'm going for. I don't want to say expensive. I wanted to make it look rich in color. These colors, these jewels. Well, I guess you could say I want it to look expensive, like the gemstones, if that makes sense. So we'll see here. And I put, oops. Okay. I love this Mistress Mary, quite contrary. How does it go? How does your garden grow with silver bells and cockle shells? Something. I have the poem in here somewhere. Okay. So we're going to let this dry. And like I said, this will probably be one of the pages I will add stitching to. Just so. Okay. So, oh, it'll dry so crinkly. This will be awesome. So once I cut it down to size to fold the inside, I love this. Love this. Okay. So, unfortunately, I'm going to do it again. Where am I at time-wise? Do we know? What am I at? 20 minutes? Maybe I have enough time to do another one? Well, let's go ahead and get the green out of the way. So that way I don't only have to change my might be maybe I'll use that for that side. Cool. But I don't have enough pages, but this time I'm gonna use my scissors. Screw the cutting thing when I can go through more with this. And I have, it's not like I don't have a guide here. Kind of. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. I don't think I need all of these. Maybe. We'll just save them and see where it goes. Okay. Once again, I'm going to do the glue. Just gives it some. Let's see. So this is Like I said, I'm filming my whole process. I mean, it's nothing exciting. Unless you guys are bored and just want to hear the endless prattle. So, let's see. Okay, so tell me what your favorite scary movie is for Halloween. If you guys got a tradition. And, do you guys cook anything special? Any goodies? You know, I would have bought candy apples, but they are very expensive this year. I mean, very expensive. It's like triple the price here. I don't understand it, but so no candy apples. Not that I need them, but it's always nice when they come in the season for October to get a candy apple, but I think I need let's see. How many did that hold? 6. So let's see. I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and I put it on my. That's not good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Do the last green one. And then we'll do. I have to keep up the. Let's see. It honestly matches the gold on the cover, which is nice. Let me flip it around here. Just enough to make it pop. And then okay. Hopefully that'll last through my project long enough to I might have to see if I have some other gold somewhere. I don't know. Okay, do I want it this way or this? I want it this way. Okay. Alright, last time before I have to go, because otherwise this will be insanely long video. And I can already hear my mom now. You made me fall asleep. And I'm like, well, good. So we'll get this. But I want, uh-oh, I've got it. I want this one here, but I want it under, I want it over. This one. Okay, let's see. Brush them off here. Okay. And then I will glue this one on top. Okay. Because that's going to be another, that'll be another side. Okay. Drippy, drippy, drippy. Probably putting way much than I need on it, but that's okay. That's okay. Look at this one. I'll put this one on. Don't stick. Okay. I really wanted that on top of it all, but that's okay. Live and learn. Let's get this. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. Let's get... Oh, I did the wrong side. Oh well, there it goes. Okay. All right, last one for the green. Yeah, this takes a little time. So it's not like to get, takes time to get these covered. So it's not an instant process, but the end result is pretty cool. So you're not having a blank white backing, of your paper, which I hate. I hate it, and then I don't. It's just, for this, I don't want stark white, black, or white, paper. So that is gets around there. Okay, so there is the green. Now, if you guys want to stick around long enough to see what the blue is going to look like, and don't scream at me, but I'm using the same. No, I'm not. I was going to, but I forgot. I have a blue. I have a blue. I think. Where is it? I think it's... Is it? Well, hopefully my blue is still good. Okay, I need six pages, but I want a title page. And I thought this one, yeah, I had a picture in it. And I think, just to change it up some, so, okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's cut those off. Okay. Let's see what the blue is going to do. Oh, I guess I can cut this one too, at least a little. Alright. Blue, blue, here we go. Okay. I can already tell you this is going to be I was about to say, I knew this was going to be pretty pigment. These are my pigment inks, so they have pretty strong colors to them. So, of course, you know the blue is my absolutely favorite. I can even go darker. Yeah, this is awesome color. Not that the green wasn't, but the blue. The blue is so pretty. If you notice, I'm like doing more than a lot more on the paper. Oh well. I like it. Oh, I love that blue. I love, love, love blue. Okay. Reminds me of Easter eggs. Coloring Easter eggs. Okay. Blue. Okay, do I want to... Where is that? I had another... Hold on. Hold on, folks. I thought I would have another... Well, instead of going... I wonder if I can... Yeah, put some... Okay, yeah, this one's going to be, like I said, I'm going to try to do each one a little different here. Heck, they might all get cut up where you can't see it anyway, so I guess it ain't gonna, won't matter too much. Do blocks on this one. So love it when it mixes. Okay, last one. Perfect. Okay. All right, so blue, blue, blue. So this is an all over pattern, so I don't have to worry about, but I do want, okay, so I want it like this. And I want those under, and this over, and this over. So let's see what we can do here. Am I almost out of glue? Hopefully not. Okay. I'm going to put the second one on. So I don't forget to, let's see. And it's going to go a little on the edge. Okay. Ooh, loving that. Love, love, loving that. Okay, so now what I will do, because I have a plan in my head here, you guys. But I think I should have enough for this, I hope. Okay, this one. I have to do the... Okay, I'm going to match it up with this one. Awesome. Now, get this one covered. I might as well. Okay. And so this one will go here. All right. And then, oops, that's okay. I don't mind move that ribbon out of the way so it doesn't get messed up. So then I'll have to make me some more glue anyway, but at least this will. Okay, and then last one, I promise. I promise this will be the last one. Okay. Here we go. I think this is going to look cool on there. I'll have to find me some more where the images. I like that. That'll work. I have to trim these all down anyway, so. Okay. And then. See, not too messy. Of course, I'm kind of being messy now. Make sure that. All right, you guys. I got one blue done. What do you guys think? Pretty neat, huh? That'll be the... Alright. I will stop now because I'm sure I'm way over time. But stay tuned. I will continue filming as I work on this. Alright, bye.